Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, YouTubers. This is Jerry Diamond with How to Get Out of Babylon, and I was unable to get together with anyone for Passover due to circumstances, travel, and all that being somewhat restricted. And I missed two opportunities. One because of, I think it was announced incorrectly. It said 7:15 p.m. and I was on, and I don't know whether they didn't do it or they did it earlier. Later on in the same email, it said 2:15. I'm not sure what happened. Anyway, nobody around was interested in doing anything. So it's about 3 o'clock in the morning here, and I went to sleep, and I woke up, and I'm like, well, the moon's still up, and it's just about directly overhead right now. A little bit to the west, but anyway, on another video I show you that where it's at. It was directly over my head. I mean, you could see the moon shining on my tip of my head there. So what I initially intended to do is just I had some grape juice and some really nice little, I'll show you one here. I asked my friend Shirley to make me some unleavened bread, and boom, she did it immediately and let me know. And also some little breadstick looking unleavened bread, cute little things. So, and I noticed one of them had already broken in half. I must have bumped it or something. All right, so I came out into the truck. I mean, everybody in the house is asleep, and so I came out into my son's truck sitting out in the yard to, just have a talk with Father and spend some time and just sit in my daddy's lap. And there's a song, I just want to sit at your feet, drink from the cup in your hands and lay back against you and breathe, feel your heartbeat, just sit back and fellowship, just talk with my Father for a while. And so I had the bread and I had some grape juice, and I did what I'm telling you, I'm doing this one first. I'm doing this video to tell you that time is irrelevant to your Father, to our Father. And I could go into a lot of examples, but time doesn't mean anything to him. He lives outside of time and space. So what I'm getting at here is get yourself some grape juice and some unleavened bread, matzo crackers, whatever you make some little breadsticks, and have yourself a personal, private little Passover. Maybe get online and look at something up. But I did a reading. I read from Luke 22, and I read from Exodus here. And so those videos are going to follow this one. And I just did this one just to give you a idea that maybe you could just do a little get-together by yourself. And the reason I just feel this is, I know it's important, because in my life, I mean, every feast day, there's things that happen at Pentecost, and there's things that Pentecost is such a precious feast. It's a moving of the Holy Spirit, and they all three of the feasts, Passover's the barley, the overcomers harvest, the first fruit, and Pentecost is the wheat harvest, and Tabernacles is the final ingathering of the harvest, and that signifies the end times. So, I mean, the return of Christ. So, yes, Passover was fulfilled in time, in the sacrifice of the Lamb, and Pentecost was fulfilled at the giving of the law. The law was written on our hearts at Pentecost, inscribed on the tables of our heart. That's what Passover or Pentecost is all about. And it's the time of the wheat harvest. And then, of course, the final ingathering, trampling out the vintage where the grapes of wrath are stored. and the just the final ingathering of the everything, vegetables and fruits and the olives and the grapes, and trample them in the vintage in the press, the wine press. Those events are yet to unfold and are unfolding as we speak. So, just wanted to give you that uptick or whatever. The word escapes me right now, but Anyway, so just I'm going to be doing 3 or 4 videos here, and I think there's 3, about 15-minute segments, and you can read along with me in the scriptures and have your own little observance. So, all right. This is Jerry Diamond. If you're listening to this, you are the remnant. Thank you.